Okay, so last time we played, unfortunately we did not have Mr. Kevin here to control Kelnozz.
Hope he got into trouble.
But you guys had just finished off dealing with the giants, Stepan Clouder and his band of giants that were halfway up the mountain. And because you were still under the effects of Ashbark's Windwalk, you ghosted up into mist form and zipped up the mountain, lickety-split, where you then kind of saw the temple, this large step pyramid plaza. Seemed to be more like a ancient ruined dwarven city that had been like co-opted rather than its own purpose-built occupancy. And while kind of hovering around, not sure what to do, how to approach this pyramid, you noticed that there was a dude on a wyvern that was kind of sitting watch. And although you guys were mist form and high up in the air, you were visible. And so people were looking at you, people were kind of drawing attention, and this wyvern dude came up to investigate, which brought you guys down, close down to the ground, where you met a Kenku, a like raven-like humanoid that is unable to speak or use language in a traditional sense and can just communicate through mimicked sound and through an extremely clear conversation with Ashbark. You guys learned that this Kenku is named Tree Branch Breaking, and that this temple had basically come and kicked the Kenkus out, the cult of the air. Had come and kicked out the Kenku, offering them to help if they wanted, and then making everyone else who didn't leave. So, after further deliberation about how to approach the cult, you guys decided with the front door.
Classic.
Which was open, but seemingly guarded by Kenkus who were trying to scare away people who were trying to come in. Pushing past that, you guys entered into the temple plaza itself. Heard some pretty terrible music, and passed through this.
I remember it being awesome.
Well, you heard, yeah, you're jumping ahead.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. So you guys passed through this temple, this hallway on the way to the music, and saw like three dudes chained to obelisks that were basically there. And when you asked what was up, they said that they were basically there to strengthen their body and learn to subsist only on air. You guys then entered into this area where there was a whole bunch of dudes practicing poorly with their music, and as Ryan said, you guys took up your traditional instruments and had an epic jam session, which impressed Wind Harrow so much here that he offered you initiate roles in the cult, which you gleefully accepted. And he then did a quick tour of this area, showed you that there were some initiates who were turning these wheels, controlling the moat, and brought you to your chambers and said, basically tomorrow will be your first full day as a cultist. So that's basically where we left off. I believe it was decision is to try to have a long rest or not. He's let you know that
they also think we're super weak so far.
Like physically weak?
Well, just like they think we're like level 1 kind of dudes.
Commoner. They're not even letting us turn the corner.
So you've been.
Why are we infiltrating these dudes? Why don't we just murder them?
Well, that is a good question.
Well, I mean, okay, we can
We debated it for a long time.
Okay, fair enough.
Before ultimately we tried to the front door.
I think we should open this debate once again.
No. Maybe we can glean more information.
Well, wait. Okay, wait. We'll murder them all, but after breakfast. I've heard there's a good breakfast coming.
Okay, yeah, we need breakfast. Come on.
Yeah. Let's have a good night's sleep. Hearty breakfast. and then we'll see.
Let's wait till we're on breakfast duty and just poison them all or something.
Oh.
Poison. It's a coward's weapon.
Holy
No,
poison.
the poets.
Holy.
While we were debating, I cast water weapon.
Okay. Just in case he floods in here. Alright, well, I say we do our typical long rest plus the elves keep watch.
Yeah.
Especially the elf who turns into a spider at night. Definitely keep him on watch.
What?
Hopefully he doesn't get up to no good while we're trying to be peaceful here and, you know, fit in and not be spider people.
We have more people in our party that turn to spiders?
Definitely not. Strike it from the record.
Okay.
There's been some hints.
That never has happened before. Multiple times.
And no one has ever died because of it. Except for that one guy.
Well, I think we had already started our long rest, right? And then it kind of Ryan had some interaction.
Yeah, you're slightly interrupted by one of the other initiatives who came here to share the space here. So, as you guys discuss your plans, he says, I'm gonna get the muffin.
The cat's gonna die.
The muffin.
There's only one muffin.
The sausage can be kind of dry. A bit spicy for the morning, for me.
What is the orange juice situation?
I've never heard of such exotic drinks.
Breakfast.
Gets to turn the cog.
So you guys gonna continue your long rest? Guarded long rest?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we got this far.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys can go throughout the rest of the night, and there are no disturbances. There are some initiates who come and go, but they basically ignore you for the most part. Many of them look extremely worn out at the end of their shift, and the few that wake up and leave are solemn and stoic. So you guys can take your long rest. So does anyone have anything they want to do or say before or during their long rest before anything else goes down?
I'm good to rest.
Please.
I drink some of the replenishing ale before it recharges.
How much of the ale do you drink?
At least a full 3 tankards.
9 pints.
We're going to bed, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have 9 pints before bed.
Okay, so make your first constitution check for your second pint. And make this with them all with advantage, because you're a dwarf. Okay, so I'm basically going to make you take 7 more constitution checks, depending on how well you do on them. And they're the DC is going to get higher each time. So you blew that away this time. And I think I'm just going to add 5 basically each time you fail. So good. Do the third one. Good one. Okay, here I'm going to say you've now become drunk.
We got 3 more to go.
You've drank 5 pints of ale at this point. Ooh.
Ooh. It's
Really?
over now.
You're holding your shit pretty well. So I'm gonna say you're down to back to tipsy. Okay. How many of these have we on? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Okay. So you rolled really well. Okay, you drink 9 pints of ale and you feel fine in the morning.
Way to make your ancestors proud.
Very nice.
Well, if you're gonna join a cult, do it well.
All right. So basically, what I'd like to know is, after you guys do your rest, do you stay in your room until someone comes to get you? If so,
Yes.
we can skip to that, basically.
I think the guy told us to stay.
Oh, did he?
I think so. So don't leave your room or something.
Probably. We probably have to obey directions and stuff like that if we're cultists. Well.
Water walk.
We're historically really good at that.
Okay, Ashbark's got water walk on, and on everyone, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you guys, you have your rest. You get ready in the morning, do your spells and all that stuff. And before too long, you hear footsteps approaching. A great many footsteps approaching down the hallway. And I'm gonna have to zoom in here. It's gonna be a small crowd. All right, so Wind Harrow walks in, the guy who initiated you guys into the cult, and you can see that he's brought a small contingent of, basically security, other priests, and 2 more kind of higher rank cultists. And he says, "I hope you slept well last night. Today's your first day in your new life, devoted to the very air itself." Have you guys donned your cultist robes?
I say yes.
Are they very comfortable?
They're blue.
They're not very comfortable,
Oh.
but they're fine. They're kind of, just kind of commonly made clothing. Not very fancy.
Is it clean?
It is clean, yeah. They're the blue robes with lighter blue swirling wind patterns in them that you saw down at the spire. They're basic and functional. I see the little guy's change into his robe. I like his initiative. The rest of you will have to get into your robes.
Excited for the cog duty eventually.
Now, today is the first day of your new life. As such, you'll need to part with all of your material belongings from your old life.
Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Please pass it to the men here who have come to collect your items.
Well, boys, we've reached the end.
The jig is up, as they say.
Yep, seating all over again.
So I say these items are a part of us. We use them to obey the air.
Yes, and what if someone was to attack the compound? We
Yes.
are most suited to defend it with our lives, of course.
He
Our lives are
pulls out a
worth it.
scroll and says, well, we've got the giant guy slated for wheel duty, and do a dwarf as well. The halfling, you'll be pulling obelisk duty. Well, these items won't be very useful to you at that point, and there is no need for concern about this temple being attacked. Barely anyone even knows we're here. And we have friends down below who keep a wary eye out for us.
We have
Really? Who are these friends you speak of?
Gallant knights, devoted to protecting those who respect their power. We've offered them power the same way that you will have a taste of the true power of air.
Bum, bum, bum.
I have a question. What is the significance of this tower up the mountain? The knights seem to be interested as well.
The tower,
Sorry. We are the keep.
the castle.
Yes.
He frowns and says, best to avoid the castle if you can. There's a very annoying group of giants there who have made their lair there. Particularly one giant, Cloud Giant. He's always insisting that you try to change his mind, but never listens to our arguments.
What if we kill the giants? Could we keep all of our stuff and not have to murder other people?
The giants are a trivial matter. Your path now lies to prayer and devotion.
Is there a warrior sect within your group?
He nods and says, there are, however, this is something that must be earned through rites of passage.
Pushing the cog.
Pushing the cog, the obelisk duty. Within a year or two, you'll be able to harness the wind itself and use its powers to find great feats of martial prowess beyond your greatest imagination.
I look.
When you truly dig this air.
Wow.
I tell him who is your leader? Who gives the ranks? Who can test me if I am what my position is this cult? I would like to know if I can jump some hoops to advance.
You asked many questions, little one, and much will be revealed. If you ask who leads us, then we are led by the brave and wise Orisi. And as for who can judge your rank here, well, that's me. And I've already judged your rank. And as I mentioned, you are slated for obelisk duty today. But I appreciate that you're in your robes. And I could maybe even squeeze a half muffin in for you for breakfast.
Since I can do this telepathically, I communicate with the group like, are we going to play along or try to dominate this situation? I have a plan.
I think very hard about the muffin and look him in the eye.
If the party does not want to be hostile to them, then I
don't know what the right answer is here. We could just start detonating.
Well,
use all our stuff.
I can
Lost all my stuff once before.
I can sort of try to take over the cult, convince them I'm actually their superior.
Sounds risky,
Yes.
but I don't know. Wait,
Well-
so are you literally like we just stand around not saying anything, telepathically communicating in awkwardness, silence?
Awkward silence.
Is that what we're doing right now?
Apparently,
I'm doing a little jig. Just a little jig back and forth.
okay. Well, I mean, we can play along, but I look at the oh, I forgot his name. The person we were talking to, the
Wind arrow.
Wind Harrow. Yes, I will do the duty, but I must keep my equipment. I need to protect everything, this sanctuary, or I will not sleep. And given that the monopolist duty is very close to the entrance, so I'm actually the first line of meat shield.
You must give up your old possessions. There's no use for them, especially on obelisk duty. You must devote yourself fully to digging this air. The more you cling to your old possessions, the more you will be held back from your true airy grace.
I'm going to turn my back to them and just whisper to myself and polymorph myself into myself, just without all my possessions.
Ooh.
Wow. That's
Does that work? Can it work like that? Probably.
Yep.
Can
Because
you
you polymorph all your gear into the new form.
Oh.
That's
What?
pretty sneaky.
Do they not wonder where the stuff went?
They also see you cast a spell.
Well, just sneakily kind of on the side over here. I turned my back and whispered to myself.
Would you like to make a sleight of hand check?
Absolutely, I would.
it's like 200 IQ. Polymorph.
Yeah, really.
Alright, let's see. Not good on perception. Oh my god.
Thank God.
Nice,
Oh
nice.
my god. Alright. What can you do? So, okay, so they don't seem to notice anything. Okay, so fair enough, alright. It says,
So is it just?
why can't you be like the big guy over here? Where'd you put your stuff anyway?
I gave it to the wind.
Oh, you can see you put a check mark next to your name.
This guy's going places.
Alright, so you can see him kind of issue for the other priests to like go forward to the guys who haven't given up their stuff, and those guys go out with their hands. Not aggressively, but their hands are up and ready to be given your stuff.
Well, I sharpen my fists and hand over my stuff.
Yeah, I guess we're committed to this plan, right? I mean, it's not much of a plan,
We're
but
committing to the bit.
I hand over my stuff too.
Yep, I hand over mine.
So, just to be clear, this includes armor.
Yeah.
okay. That's pretty awkward, but yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Well, Kelnozz doesn't wear anything underneath his armor, so.
Good thing they gave us these blue robes.
Yeah, these robes are quite opaque.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So you guys give most of your stuff to these guys, and they're gonna take it and walk away with it.
Toss it in the lava. Never.
Alright, gosh, there's so many people here. Okay, so these 4 people have all the stuff that you guys gave them. Which, to be clear, was basically everyone's stuff but Eikooc, right?
I'm
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
the title
absolutely.
screen. Are you showing us something?
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm also on the title screen.
Very sorry, guys. I have been on the page for a long time. So I'll just go back a little bit, because these were the dudes with them. These 6 dudes, right? And there were the 2 more elite dudes who were with them, and 4 priests.
4 priests, 2 other dudes,
And then
this other guy.
Here.
Yeah, we could definitely just murder them all.
Well,
But-
wait, why do we choose murder now after they disarmed? Should have attacked.
Well, I'm just saying that we could definitely murder them. But,
We could. We have water walk and we can kill them all.
oh yeah, with water walk, anything is possible.
Walk on their blood.
Alright, anyway, whatever. Let's see what this is all about. They must reveal their power to us that they've been using to destroy towns. Remember, that's, I think, why we're here. So,
It's definitely day 1 on the day 1 syllabus.
destroy all towns. Alright. I need
Day
to unlock
1.
that ability.
Top secret mission. Okay, so come back here, halfling. All right. So I'm
What
going.
direction was it not taken?
These 4 priests are the ones taking it, so they're walking away to the east or west, rather.
Okay.
So Wind Harrow says, all right, initiates. So if I call your name, go stand over here with the Skyweaver. It points to the initiate on the priest on the left. It says, Eikooc, Gniddup, Kelnozz, Brynn,
Felon.
Okay. So you 3, we're gonna go to the wheel duty. The rest are on obelisk duty.
What does wheel duty mean?
Gotta turn the wheel.
There are
Yeah,
these
turn the wheel.
giant wheels that you guys saw earlier where people were being whipped to push them to control the
Wait,
moat.
like Conan the Barbarian?
Probably.
Exactly.
Sweet Jesus.
Everybody wants wheel duty.
Okay, so he will walk you guys over to the wheel. And Kelnozz, you're supposed to be over there with them on the wheel.
Oh, right. Wheel of Pain.
Grage, your name wasn't called for that. Okay, so the rest of you are being taken to the obelisk. So he'll walk you guys over here. And he puts you one at each of you on each obelisk. And chains you up.
Tighter, please.
So, do we get any instructions on these obelisks, or?
Yes. You need to breathe deeply. Feel the air filling your stomach. Feel your body digest the air. Draw your strength from the air. Takes time, but you will have great strength.
Okay, so our instructions are to breathe.
Breathe deep.
Well, I know how to do that.
Breathe and feel air in stomach. And digest air is the most important part.
Digest there.
Come here. It's time for you to be locked up, Dragon Man.
Oh, that's my obelisk. Okay.
Too bad you didn't get the obelisk with a good view.
With time, you will learn to digest the air. It takes great strength and devotion. Alright, he walks away. He walks this way.
Just tell me when and we can take over this. I can prove to them that I'm there.
Oh, you want to do the be an air elemental to prove to them that you were their god?
I can definitely do that, but it's okay. Let's breathe the air for now.
Well, we haven't been able to find out how these cultists have... Oh wait, actually we're sitting right beside some cultists, aren't we? Hey, how are you? Been here long?
Greeting, fellow cultists.
Eating that air pretty good?
He says, I'm digging this air. These guys are again like emaciated. They look like skeletons, basically with skin barely over their bones.
Well, so I really came here because I had a hankering for destroying villages with elemental power. When do we get to do some of that, do you know? You know where the elemental power room for mass destruction is?
Make a medicine check.
Medicine check. Alright. Medicine, there it is.
This guy is probably just straight up ignoring you, because all he is just moaning and saying, I'm taking this air.
He's tripping.
Well, there's something about this air.
So, those of you in the wheel room, as you guys are moved into position, you start pushing. Every few minutes or so, like as you pass by the Skyweaver here, he is going to whip you.
Oh, that's annoying.
Didn't sign up for this.
So, are you guys going to resist this at all?
How hard are they whipping?
Well, they'll be doing like a normal whip damage if they hit you, basically. It's like a full whipping. It's not a gentle whipping. So,
Not a joke. Kelnozz.
so here, you know what? Let's just do the first one on Kelnozz here.
I don't know how I feel about this, guys.
After a few whippings, maybe I should.
So this might say dagger, but just ignore if it does. So an 8, it misses you. The whip just cracks off to the side. Maybe a warning shot, maybe a poorly hit whip, but he doesn't look like he was holding back any strength.
Okay.
So basically, for both groups of the party here, it's going to dictate how long you put up with this, because basically, like, this is your whole day.
Okay.
Okay. How about we try this? I start shouting. I got it! I'm enlightened! I can taste air! All the molecules in it! It's amazing! Come, come, come! And I'm shouting to get attention. Shackled.
People hear you, and people turn, and you get some attention, but nobody comes running, and nobody comes to unlock you. It occurs to you that this is probably a pretty common tactic from those who are chained to the obelisk and no longer wish to be chained to an obelisk.
Maybe, yes.
One priest does come by and say, "Don't worry, eventually you'll get used to it and truly learn to dig the air." He just walks by.
Cast my druid craft, create like harmless, useless, like sensory, like light effect, sparkles, and kind of like elemental effect. Like, hey, it's coming to me. If he doesn't, I mean, sure. Let's see where this.
So what kind of effects are you doing?
So I will. Let me read what I can do with. It's like harm. So puff of wind, some sparkle, harmless effect, some odor of a skunk, but skunk like.
So which one do you do though?
I'm going to do a thunder, kind of like some sparkle. Maybe would.
All right, so I say you do like some wind effects as this guy comes by, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna take a closer look at you and goes, "Ooh." At first, I thought you were just pleading for your freedom, like everyone does. What's with this air?
Yes, my freedom is the air. Look, and it's increasing. It's surging. Maybe take me to the leader. I need to show him what I'm becoming for you. For the air.
He says, Window will appreciate your advanced obelisk skills. I'll go get him.
I'm made for this. I shout in the light.
So you see him scamper away. Okay.
And he's making us look terrible here on the Wheel of Pain.
We'll get control of this cult.
So I'm gonna say about an hour has passed between the initial lockup and Ashbark talking to all these people. So everyone who's pushing the wheel take 4 damage from just the whipping over the last hour.
Damage.
Yeah. Okay, so about about 10-15 minutes later, you see that priest come back with a wind arrow, who comes over, and Wind Arrow says, Halfling, I've been told that you're obelisking at a college level.
Yes, yes, it is coming to me. I can dig this air. This air is so cool. I wonder.
The priest said something about strange gusts of air and sparkles.
Yes, sparkles can create sparkles, and I in front of him, Druid. But so much more in my blood. I just need direction. I need alliance. I need guidance.
Well, you've come to the right place. Imagine how much power you'll have after more than just an hour on the obelisk.
I already have that power.
Oh, poor young halfling. All initiates who come here think they've got it in the first hour or so. However, you'll find that after truly devoting yourself and letting go of your ego, that you will truly become even more at one with the wind. But I'm very impressed with your ambition and prowess already.
I'm visibly getting impatient and maybe a little frustrated and saying like, I am power. It came to me. Listen to me. You have to listen to me, or I don't think if I can control this power. What am I talking about? Silence! And from a little halfling, I transform into a large air elemental. Right in.
Oh shit.
And
That was turning into a Dragon Ball Z episode for a while. Red was powering up for so long.
I first wanted him to like agree that he's gonna work, then put him back in. Now he has no choice. So I am a very big creature. I was a very tiny halfling. Now I'm this massive ball of wind, electricity, energy, thunder.
Yeah.
Just
So he falls back, like scampers back as you turn into air itself and grow up to, a few feet, many feet inside, becoming an air elemental. And he goes, "Oh my god! A servant of Yancy Bean!" And he actually does. He bows on the ground to you.
Yes. And I laugh at elemental. Yes.
Says, "I
Let
do
me
beg your
guide you,
pardon.
children.
You'll have to come see Arisi. She'll be happy to meet you. 1,000 pardons."
Okay. So I will take my friends with me to see you leave.
And their weapons.
And their weapons. Everybody's getting their weapons back. They're useless. Look at me. I'm immune to weapons.
All right, make a. I guess make a persuasion check. Oof.
Good job.
All right, let's see what the counter roll is. It's probably not gonna help much.
I'm gonna preemptively give Radish inspiration. I guess he can't roll higher than that.
Yeah.
Well, you still get inspiration for that, Radish.
Nice. All right, so. Oh, I just gotta fail this pretty hard. He says, he seems very, like, he seems torn about following that request because, well, highly unusual to allow initiates their prior material items, let alone let them off obelisk duty or wheel duty.
We serve a greater power.
To what purpose?
They're my disciple.
What do you mean they're your disciples?
They help me be a better disciple in that way. They're sort of partner disciple.
Don't take him out of context.
You're not there, Kelnozz.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, he makes a order to the hurricane and says, fetch the gear. But he turns back to you and says, why did you take the form of a halfling?
But I'm like this because of the obelisk.
Pardon?
I'm just a very fast learner.
Oh. He says, oh. From the obelisk?
Yeah, have you tried it?
Oh, I've spent months on the obelisk before I learned how to fully get strength from the air. I've never heard of anyone becoming air. Make a deception check for saying that.
Let the dwarf Wait, Radish or me?
You have inspiration?
No. Ashbark.
Oh, I have inspiration.
Because he said he was from the
Can I
obelisk.
reroll?
You can use it to roll and then be that inspiration. Okay, perfect. So now he's going to make an intelligence check against 18. Oh my god.
Guy's a dumbass.
Not very bright.
He says, you've truly gone beyond.
Quick! Let us not.
Unlock this. Well, he's just going to unlock your chains. And says,
Chain?
yeah, well, actually, you're not chained. 'Cause you're,
no.
yeah, I forgot. Sorry. He says, okay, come with me. Your friends will stay here until they've reached their final form as well.
No! My friends.
Ashbark, perhaps the air is getting to you. You're becoming quite aggressive. There's no need to bring these peons with you.
I need. Peon. Bring my friends. This is matter. Do you refuse?
He says, I serve Arisi and Yansibin, not some upstart halfling who's managed to somehow find himself becoming heir. I respect your power, halfling, but I will not follow your orders.
I come here, I engulf this creature. Now he's inside of my element being, and I fling him very, very far away. If he fails DC 13 strength saving.
Oh, he's just dead. Yeah, he's dead.
No, but I want to make an action. I can toss him 20 feet away.
Oh, you do, yeah. Yeah, you do it, and
Yeah.
he just instantly dies. Like, there's no rolls or... Like, you fling him and his body hits the wall here like a rag doll, and he just doesn't get up. Because these guys were
Ashbark.
pretty close to death anyway.
Well, blood's been spilled.
No, wait. This guy's just a random cultist. Like, I'm like, my friends are worth a lot. This I guarantee. still be.
Well, I think we need to roll initiative at this point.
Really?
Well, he's gonna start casting spells on you, so if you want, he can just do it, and you can react to it. But I thought maybe, I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
we might do some stuff. We might help out our our friend. This is don't feel bad. This is how our ruses always end.
But it was going so well.
Stuff back.
It was going well, but at a certain point,
Yeah, I
he's
guess
got
I
to push
should
back a
have.
little.
Yeah.
Are we chained up to the wheel of death?
No, you guys are just pushing it. You're not chained
Okay.
up to it. Do you guys want to do any reaction while all this is happening with Ashbark?
Do we know anything about that?
Yeah.
You can hear when they get louder, but you can't really figure out what's being said or see anything. But you are being whipped.
Seems to be something going on outside. Maybe you should go check it out, Whippy.
Make a persuasion check. You guys. Oh, here, I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be like a 2.
Oh, bang on!
I'm
Called
leaving.
shot.
Oh my god. As soon as I said it, I'm like, it's gonna be a 2. Anyway, fuck. Alright, so he looks a little hesitant for a second and says, okay, you take over the whipping. And hands you the whip and then leaves the door.
Who do you whip? Yeah.
Gotta keep up the ruse.
Do I have the whip now?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
you, Yuck.
Who are you
Oh,
gonna
okay.
whip?
I'm gonna whip Kelnozz. Definitely.
Okay, roll your attack.
Alright.
You find the whipping much harder than the previous guy was doing.
That's a hit.
I just rolled
Yeah.
strength save. I have no idea what an attack roll is. I don't have.
I start walking faster and turning the wheel faster.
I cast Fireball.
And these guys have our.
Oh right, we don't have our weapons. We'll have to melee our way out of here.
If only we were monks.
Yeah, I'm good to go anytime.
So you got 3 damage to their Kelnozz.
Okay.
It's non-lethal. Non-lethal whipping damage.
Still hurts.
Okay, so why doesn't everyone roll initiative, and that way we can just see what everyone wants to do.
There's still a chance the Mouthless Plummet.
Oh.
You guys have got pretty far in the diplomacy route so far. But you can't ask to become the king of the temple without a little bit of pushback.
It was bold for the first day.
It was our first day, that's true.
Alright, some high rolls here. So, Ashbark, so basically after you fling this guy, you can see that Wind Arrow here is like, he's casting a spell, so go ahead and take your turn as you see fit.
Well, I certainly. $2d8.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Yes. That's my movement. I'll move into his. He needs to make a DC strength roll. 13. And should happen.
All right. So strength saving throw. DC 13. Oh man. So what happens?
So on a failure, target takes 3d8 plus 2 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 2. Flung up 20 feet away from me in a random direction,
Oh, hold
and
on.
is knocked.
You did whirlwind. That's your action.
Is that my action? But no.
Yes.
That's I did not know that.
Yeah, that's your action. So let me just pull up the air elemental stats and I'll-
No, sorry. I know. Oh, sorry.
You can do
Yes.
whirlwind, but I think it is your action. Yeah. So you just wouldn't be able to do both.
Yeah, I thought that it's like fire elementals. They cause a lot of problems to people inside of. But yeah.
So
It's
here's
so-
here's how it works. You can either take your multi-attack, right? The elemental takes 2 slam attacks, or you can take your whirlwind attack.
Okay, I saw. Okay. Yeah, I actually wanted just whirlwind.
Yeah. Oh, but whirlwind seemed to do a bit better anyway, because you're gonna do prone stuff. So okay, so it takes. So it failed the DC saving throw, so you're going to fling it 20 feet away in a random direction and knock it prone.
And then the target takes. The target takes then 20 feet. So I'm gonna toss him 20 feet.
20 feet in a random direction.
Yeah. Okay, 20 feet.
So let's roll a dice for that, and like 1 is straightforward, and we'll just go around. So like 6. Roll
8.
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Yeah, 8.
roll a d8. Yeah, 7. So 7 is going to be off in like 11 o'clock direction so much. So he takes
I just
like right. It hits over here, and
then he takes 1d6 more damage.
it's 20 feet. So
Oh, 2d6.
okay, so you did the 3d8 plus 2 plus 2d6 for your throwing damage for a total of 16. Okay. And he's prone. Very
Target.
good. Okay, are you gonna move on your turn?
Yes, I will. Here. Just to intimidate.
Nice. Alright, so how does that work when you're going over someone?
So I read more about fire elemental, but this elemental, it's just
Oh, you just take the space, okay.
yeah. I can be anywhere.
Okay. So this guy's gonna take his response here on his turn and move away from you.
Do I have attack?
He hasn't left your area yet, so no. But he might move further. Let's see. Oh yeah, so he is going to move back further out of your area. So if you want, you can take your attack of opportunity. An 18 hits, so deal damage.
Fine.
Oof.
I'm an elemental.
Okay. He casts a spell. And then lifts off the ground and flies 30 feet in the air. So, Brynn, on your turn, you can hear sounds outside. It sounds like heavy slamming. Do you do anything?
I'm going to assume that any outside noise of slamming or something big like that is going to be our friends getting into trouble. So I'm going to spring to action and try and... Maybe I'll try and grapple this guy. On my next pass around, as I go past him, I try and like jump him while he's relaxing against the wall.
Okay. So make a an athletics check if you want to grapple him.
Big old 20.
It's a pretty strong roll. Oops, sorry. He's going to make an opposed check with his acrobatics. Oh, he almost gets loose, but you manage to hold on tight.
Got him!
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I'll look at the other initiates pushing the wheel and say, "Quick! Stop him!" and point at the other guy that's in the room.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
They ignore you. Okay, so Wind Harrow picks himself off the ground and says, "You've gone crazy. The air has driven you mad. Too bad you were potentially had the most potential out of them, all of them." He gets up and he casts a spell on you, Ashbark. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. So he casts Confusion on you. So, Wisdom saving throw. Please. Oof. Alright, so he casts magic with this sapphire blue light, and for a second that light seems to cloud your vision and obscure your thoughts, but you focus and manage to shake that free pretty easily.
That was this
No, that was Wind Harrow who cast that spell on you.
guy.
The one who you flung away.
Wait. Don't you...
This guy backed off and started flying away. He's 30 feet in the air, flying up. This is the guy who just got up and cast a spell on you. Trying to confuse you. Kelnozz, you see Brynn rush over, start grappling this guy, and tell the others to get the other one. What do you do? You may or may not be muted. In fact, you're definitely muted.
Oh, my bad. I viciously mock him. This guy down here that Brynn is grappling.
Okay.
My words can cut like daggers.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Alright, you distracted him with your mean words.
How tough are these guys?
The guys that Brynn's grappling.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Like,
get
do
a...
they look really emancipated as well, or they're
No,
better shape?
no. These guys are in like the long blue robes. From the padding, it looks like they're probably wearing some kind of armor underneath it.
I see.
And they have like scimitars tucked in on some of the folds of the robe. So they look, you know, it's hard to say. They're not really that tough for you guys, but they're not without their own tricks, I guess.
Right, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on. Oh, Grage isn't in here. Damn it.
I'm chained up over here.
Fuck. Do I need line of sight for Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Within 60 feet, who can hear you?
There you go.
Do you think you could hear me? If I shout to Grage?
I'd probably make him do a perception check, but it is possible, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shout. Use your fists as hard as steel! I'm yelling as loud as I can to Grage.
Okay, Grage, make a perception check just to see if you can make that out. Going for aim for a... Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh!
So yeah, you hear him just fine, and you can use your Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, Grage, it's your turn.
I think I'm in chains, right?
You are, yeah. But the fight is breaking out like right next to you guys over here.
Okay. Is this dude here also in chains, or is he...
The one who's like directly next to you, he's the one in chains and emaciated. And this one over here is like a normal dude who is pretty alarmed at what's happening and seems to be readying himself.
Okay. Can I break out of the chains?
Wait, isn't this guy the guy? I'm wondering which one.
What, sorry, Raj, what?
I threw somebody. Prove my point.
Yeah.
Thought it was
I think that was.
That one is Wind Harrow. You should be able to see his name here.
Okay. I don't.
I don't see a name.
Oh, no? Oh, jeez. How about now?
Yep.
Okay, so I didn't have the right thing checked. Okay, so that's Wind Harrow. That's the main dude who like signed you guys up and has been giving you guys orders. You can break free of these. You can either try to do a athletics or a acrobatics check. Okay, so unfortunately the chains are too tight. You're not able to twist out of them. So that's your action. You can take a bonus action, or that basically it.
Can my bonus action be to try to break the chains again?
Usually not. Usually, like, your escape attempt is your full action.
Okay, and I can't attack then.
I don't know what exactly all your bonus actions are, but I don't know. I think your common one you do need to attack first. But if there's another monk ability that uses a bonus action, I'm not 100% sure.
I think offhand strikes are bonus actions, but the fact that he's in chains is going to be a big problem for a lot of these things. Unless you have like a spell or something that...
Well, you know what, Eric, look it up really quick, and we'll move on, but if you say, oh, I could have done this, then we'll just quickly do it. We'll just go back in time and say you would have done it. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, I'm good.
Tharhun, you're in a similar situation. Chained.
Okay, is this guy, sorry, is he 30 feet in the air? Are they both
No.
30 feet in the air?
This guy down here is 30 feet in the air. He's obscured from you, so you can't really see him. I don't know, maybe you guys could... I just turned on a visibility thing. Maybe you guys can see a 30 down on this guy? No?
No.
Okay. Well, I can see it, but yeah, he's 30 feet in the air right now. Wind arrow here, if you crane your neck, you can just barely get a vision on him. He's just got up and started casting a spell.
Okay, well I'm going to cast a Misty Step, I think, for a bonus action.
Very nice.
And I teleport out of these chains and right next to Wind Harrow over here. And I immediately grapple him, and I'm trying to like choke him, so like he can't speak while I'm choking him. It's that kind of grapple, and he's like, you know,
Okay.
getting choked out.
Make a athletics check, please.
Athletics.
Damn, I am not rolling well tonight.
+5.
Okay, so yeah, you grab him, you start grappling him and trying to choke him. So it'll be tough for him to cast spells. Okay. Eikooc, you're up.
Alright. So I'm going to, if I haven't already, I'm going to shrug off my polymorph and run over to Kelnozz. Side of the wheel here.
You're gonna whip me?
And tell me if this is an action, Bob, or if this is movement or what this is, but I'm going to pull out of my pack a +1 scimitar and hand it to Kelnozz.
Whoa.
Yeah, that would be an action.
That's what I figured. Okay. I will hand a +1 scimitar to Kelnozz.
Hell yeah.
Keeping it for a rainy day. I'm expecting it back.
No promises, but thank you.
I have other stuff I could give you too, potentially. So I do have a little bit of armor that I could give you, but I think that donning armor takes time and stuff, so I don't think it's worth doing in battle.
How long have you been holding on to that?
It just chills in my backpack. It's backup sword.
Oh yeah.
In case you need a backup sword.
Coming in handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my movement and action, so I'll be good with that.
Okay, on the last initiative order, these priests are going to take their action. This one is going to run up to Tharhun, and it's going to try and make a strength check to try and pull you off of his friend there. So you'll have to contest this. You might as well try. You probably even pass it even if you get a 1. Turn.
Sorry, I think I was muted. Hello?
Oh, you probably were. Yeah, I need you to make a contested strength check against this 5.
Okay, do I click the strength, or do I click the strength under saving throws?
You make an athletics check if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just slap this guy with my tail and he goes flying. Actually, do I have a tail?
No.
Okay, well, I still
now?
like
He's just
kick this guy.
unable to
What
get
is
a grip
smack?
on you at all. Let's see. This priest is going to... He casts a spell aimed at you, Brynn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me read this. It doesn't do damage, so never mind. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, so he does do this. So he thrusts his hand out, and a very strong gust of wind blows out. So make a strength saving throw.
Oh, sorry, that's still on disadvantage, so I guess the
The 24 is the
would
first
be
one you would have found. Okay, so this gust almost pushes you back, but you manage to sink your stance and resist it. But it will be harder to walk while you're being pushed by this air.
Ah, this air doesn't
Persists.
move.
Okay, back to the top. Ashbark, you're up.
Ooh. I fly up this. Make inflammatory. This one. 18. Second one. 21.
Okay, the first one misses, but the second one hits.
2. 5. 15 damage.
Okay, and you're up 30 feet as well?
Yes.
Okay, so you slam this guy in the air, and he needs to make a concentration saving check now that I think about it. Fuck. Okay, he falls, but casts Featherfall as a reaction. So he starts slowly going back to the ground. Anything on your turn?
I follow him. I want. He moves. I want an attack of opportunity. So I land.
Okay. Alright, so he lands on the ground. And, what is he gonna do? Alright, he casts a spell. And becomes invisible.
Bah.
Okay. It's gonna be your turn in just a second, Brynn. Okay, yeah, Brynn, go ahead.
Okay, so those guys are over there. Grappling with this guy. Does he have any weapons that I can try and, like, reach for?
Yeah, he has a scimitar.
Scimitar. Can I try and wrestle the scimitar from its sheath?
No, but you may wrestle.
He's like reaching for it, so you can just try like a normal disarm attack.
Okay. And how would I do a disarm attack?
I think you need to make a attack on the actual weapon itself. So, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Like an acrobatics roll, if you like.
An acrobatics roll would count.
It's essentially the same thing. What we're looking for here.
Ooh, that wasn't very good. I'm gonna use a luck point and re-roll that. Oh, God.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. So you go to disarm him, but he just moves his hand out of the way.
Indeed.
All right. Any bonus actions or movements?
Nope. Nope, I need to stop where I am for a moment.
Okay, Wind Harrow. Wind Harrow is going to cast a spell. That is a Constitution saving throw to ignore your choking. And cast Thunderwave. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Tharhun, Grage, you are protected by this obelisk, so you don't need to make it.
Constitution?
Yep.
Saving throw. Constitution.
Okay, you pass, so you take half of the damage here. And he really wishes that didn't happen here.
That just makes me more angry and I choke him harder.
Alright, so these guys are barely affected as well. Oh, this one just dies though. Okay. Kelnozz, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to use my Scimitar +1. And I'm going to... Oh, it's a bit far. I guess I'll use a dash action to sneak around the back to here. Wait, I can't even go that far. Fuck. This is the scale, right?
Yeah. Those guys, they also don't seem to be reacting. They're just keep pushing the wheel.
Oh, can I go the other way then?
You can go whichever way you want.
Okay.
There's a dude right here, isn't there?
That's true. And as you enter this space, it becomes harder to...
Right.
Yeah. Actually, this actually goes on for 60 feet. So... It goes from like here... Oh, that's the wrong tool.
Okay, I can't quite get into range of this dude, but I'll insult him again. With Vicious Mockery. This guy.
Okay, oh, he has to do it. With some saving throw.
DC 17.
Oof.
Ah! You're definitely not making the air rule. And as a bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for Brynn. Don't forget to use it.
Feel so inspired.
Bardically.
Okay, Grage, you're up.
Let's break through these chains. Join the fray.
Okay, so make athletics or acrobatics check. And remember, you can add Bardic Inspiration to this too.
How do I add it?
You roll an extra 1d10,
Yeah.
either to hit or for damage.
Or to an ability check, right?
Or an ability check, yep.
Yeah.
That. And then I roll 1d10.
1d10, yeah.
Ooh.
Spicy.
All right, so you pull and manage to bend the metal just enough to squeeze out. And it does take your action, but you're now free.
Okay. Here to trap this guy.
Oof.
Yeah, I can't hit him or anything. So I eat half of a muffin in front of him in mockery, and I'm done.
Oof.
Disrespect.
All right, Tharhun, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna continue choking this guy, and while I'm doing that with my hands, I'm gonna kick this guy behind me right in the gut. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
Okay. Just for the purposes of the gameplay, like, you say choking, but I'm really just gonna give him grappled status, because there isn't a mechanic where you go and squeeze someone's throat and they can't cast spells anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were
Well,
you doing
okay,
it with
that's
the
fine.
purpose to like prevent casting?
I don't know what grapple does actually.
Grappled is like it
Yeah,
reduces
movement
their
zero.
reduces their movement to 0 basically.
Well, that seems like a good thing to do as well. Does it give them disadvantage on stuff, I think, or anything like that?
That's only if you're prone, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anywho, I'm still just gonna kick this guy.
Okay. Make an attack.
Okay, let me figure that out.
It's like an unarmed attack, so it's your normal d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency bonus. Oh, you're not in the proficiency with unarmed, so just strength plus.
Okay, so not that. Strength bonus.
Plus d20.
I am. Let me just read my improved.
Oh, you have a breath attack.
Yeah, but well, it might be better than doing this. I'm not sure.
It might be. I don't know if Dragonborn have claws, which might increase bonus, but usually an unarmed attack, not by a monk, deals 1 damage.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Plus strength though.
Maybe I'd have to look up the rules, but it's basically like it's not very good unless you're monk.
Okay, let me look at my improved divine strike, or whatever that thing is called. Whenever
Don't
you
you
have
have,
like a
like, a
melee
breath attack?
weapon, damn it. Yeah, I do. I might do that instead. That might make sense. All right. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do instead. Then I'm gonna like pull this windrow guy around so that we change spaces. So he's standing in this space, and then I'm gonna breath attack across these two guys. I think that's what I'll do instead. So I'm holding this guy and like lining him up, and then blasting copper lightning through them both.
Okay, so
I feel like I would have punched him as he was spinning around as an attack of opportunity, possibly with 2 fists.
Oh, teamwork.
It's legit.
yeah, but that is not how attacks of opportunity work, unfortunately.
He moved.
Yeah, but it's only when they move with their own speed that it triggers, just to avoid specific things like that, like pushing them.
Combinations.
But if
Yeah.
you push them hard enough and they stumble backwards, I mean, you're caught off guard, take a punch in the ribs as you're falling backwards.
Or being moved around. I feel like there's ample opportunity there.
Mm-hmm. lo and behold.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
This thing gets more strong as I go up in level.
Okay, so you're able to move him, no problem. Okay. Yes. Okay, so yeah.
Breath
definitely
attack.
thing.
So it's actually, we're 11
Yeah.
level right now? Sweet, so it's actually 4d6 damage.
God. Scott, I've never used that before.
I've used it once before. I didn't think it was as good as just hitting things with my sword. But I don't know, it's 4d6 now. It's like double a
Isn't it
sword.
like a cone or something too?
No, mine's not a cone, it's just a like beam.
It's a
but it's
line,
pretty
right?
long range. Well, I mean it's like long range compared to if it was a cone. Ah shit. Now the saves come out.
Yeah.
Well, I still get to roll this.
I think
Roll
the different
4d.
dragons get different shapes, right?
Yeah,
One is
that's
like a
right.
cone, one is a beam.
There's a bunch of different ones. But anyway, that's a lightning blast. 15 damage.
Okay, so they both are able to dodge at the last second, taking some damage, but
Can you
managing
dodge
to-
while grappled?
That's
Good
an interesting
question.
question.
I have the grapple. When you're grappled, using these. Grappled. Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from bonuses to speed.
Attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, it doesn't say that.
Okay, yeah, he's just like struggling, so he just like managed to deke out of the way while I blasted him.
Okay, Eikooc, you're up.
Alright.
Just remember that
Time for the-
any space between the purple lines here is difficult terrain.
Okay. Time for the razzle dazzle. Move over here. And spot that gets both of them, I'm sure, something like that.
Okay.
Light them up. Rolled pretty decent. Lots of 5s and 4s in there.
Are you including the other guys pushing the wheel?
I got nothing specific against them, but I also don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna include them. Wheel pushers.
Oh God, the massacre.
Okay, so those two wheel guys are easily obliterated by this. The other two do manage to turn and shield themselves a bit from the brunt of it. It's still very good roll there.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
And actually this one that Brynn is grappling, he just succumbs and gets burned away. Do a concentration check on this gust of wind.
And you guys complained when I killed the orc that attacked me.
Yeah, good point. Oh, orc that attacked you. You pushed him first.
I'm murdering evil cultists. I don't feel bad.
Evil orcs. Tomato, tomato. No.
Alright, so the gust of wind goes away there. Anything else on your turn, Eikooc?
Okay, probably not. I don't think I have enough actions to do anything else.
Okay, Ashbark, it's up to you.
Okay.
That cultist seemed to just vanish in front of you.
Okay. Move. And I execute the whirlwind attack. Flinging everybody.
Okay, show the text again, please.
So DC 13 saving.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you here for a second. Strength saving throw. Oof. Okay, so the priest succeeds, but Windharrow does not. So roll your damage, 3d8 plus 2. And then your directional dice to do a d8 again, or yeah, do d8 please.
Whatever is 12.
1, 2,
No, that
3, 4,
takes 1
6.
day.
So he goes like off in the southwest direction and just hits the wall. So he doesn't fly very far and take the extra damage.
Just take 1 day.
But he took the 16 damage, and the one who succeeded.
So basically he takes the damage plus the 1 day.
Yes, but he was already up against the wall, so he didn't fly for 10 feet.
Oh no, but he says if thrown for every 10 feet.
Yeah, but he was up against. He got flown in the direction of the wall he was already up against.
True.
Yeah.
But he's pro.
So it looks like the other guy is okay.
Yeah, he doesn't even take half.
If the target takes if the target saving throw, he does take half. He does take half. Yeah, that would be weird. Okay, so he didn't like
So
that.
the other guy hit 2. 1, he takes 10 damage.
It's just one roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take,
Okay.
8 damage. I'm still very much top of you.
Yep. Yeah, you can move yourself back if you want. I was just.
Well, no, I'm not.
No, it's okay. I just needed to get to their tokens. All right, Brynn, you're up. The guy who you were holding on to just turned into ashes in your hands, basically.
Can I pick up his scimitar and charge the guy that's remaining?
Yes.
I do so. Will I be able to also take a swing, or?
Yes.
Yeah? Is it similar to a longsword scimitar?
I believe it's a finesse weapon, so it is somewhat close to a longsword. Go ahead and click your longsword damage, and we'll just go over that as we need to.
What is this? Oh, I guess I can do it two-handed. Can you do two-handed scimitar?
No.
Oh!
Alright, so roll 2d6 plus your dexterity bonus.
Plus...
Wow.
Holy mackerel.
Alright, well, yeah, you almost twine cleave him,
Wow.
but not really. You just do a lot of damage. Very
Oh,
good.
yeah!
You now think that scimitar is magical.
This scimitar is magical.
Oh, well now you think it's like super awesome.
Alright, Windharrow here is going to cast a spell.
He's pro.
Yeah. But you can cast a spell when you're prone.
Like
He's
sleep.
also choked.
And he's been
I don't
tossed by no one man.
He's prone and getting spooned by Tharhun.
Yeah.
He is grappled, that's a good point to remember. which changes the spell he was going to cast a bit. Okay, he cranes his neck back and chokes out a magical word. And puffs into Sapphire's smoke beneath your hands.
Damn.
Oops. And he appears like on top of the step pyramid in the background over here.
Wow.
Ruh-roh. We need to find our weapons. Does anyone have a way to do that?
They're over here.
What?
Someone conveniently made a sign over here.
This is the most metagame answer ever.
Yeah, true.
They're over here on the top-down map, in this room with these 4 guys that I can't see.
Let me move. There's still this guy.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Let's kill that guy.
Technically, I'm still here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but I
fine.
have to use an action. Yeah, you can be in my belly.
You're muted, Kevin.
God damn it. Okay. I want to take a dash action.
Okay.
I want to approach this door here. Is it open?
It opens, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to open it. And that's the end of my action. I dashed.
Okay.
I assume that I can hear the sound of all the chaos.
Yeah,
down
you
the
can hear
hall.
sounds of battle.
So I'm running towards the sound of battle. Brynn, Eikooc! I think they need our help.
Alright, that's a hit. And he's down.
Can I move again after moving and hitting?
Yep. You can complete your movements and then use your bonus action and your second attack as you wish.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself here, and my bonus action is going to be to be prepared to swing at anyone that gets near the door.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately you can't use a bonus action to take the ready action. So you've used your attack, like you can run, use your movement and can complete your attack action. If you wanted to bust in on these 4 dudes that you may or may not know is behind these doors. Or you can...
Unless I want to bust in with 4 people at once. I'll pummel this guy.
Okay, that's the chained up dude, so he just dies.
Out of his misery. Excellent.
Alright, Tharhun, you're up.
Okay, so everyone's dead over here.
Exceptionally so.
Okay.
There is only one way to.
Well, what do we do now? I guess we would go to see if we can save our comrades in the gear room. So I'm gonna go over here towards that room, and then I see Kelnozz down the hall, and I say, "Ah, Kelnozz, I knew they couldn't hold you. Are the others okay?"
Yes, they are. We've been freed from the turning wheel.
Thought I heard some fireball diplomacy happening in there.
Well, you know, yuck.
With my... Well, hold on. I could dash somewhere, I just don't know where I'm going. It's like... I guess I'll just come back here and say, come this way! We're battling up here, we need your help. Bring the others, too.
Very well.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, you're up, Yuck.
Right. So I will dash my way, or not dash. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get 30 feet, and I will just firebolt the last guy who's there.
Be thorough.
Because yeah, you can't leave this way.
No witnesses.
No survivors.
He goes down easy.
And then, since there's nobody here, maybe perhaps I can be allowed to just toss Brynn something.
I have a scimitar that I ripped off one of these guys.
Oh, that's true. I guess maybe I'll sell you to Brynn. Hey, Brynn, do you want a light crossbow?
Ooh. I certainly prefer things that fire.
I've got a light crossbow +1.
The light crossbow from York. He's been hoarding weapons he doesn't even use.
Yeah, light crossbow is a standard mage backup weapon, though.
Alright.
Light crossbow +1 to you. I expect it back.
Accept.
That's it for me.
Okay. Alright, on the air cultist turn. You guys, Grage at least, can see that all this battle has roused the attention of the dude on the wyvern,
Ugh.
which now rises in the air.
Once.
And it gets around here. And the guy on top casts a spell. Grage, make a dexterity saving throw as a line of blue lightning cracks towards you.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Not even a critical either. It's just an 18. Oh, man.
Wow.
Does he have, he might have the super dodge?
Evasion?
Possibly?
Yeah, he might. Do you happen to know off the top of your head, Eric?
That's the
Take
one.
no damage.
When you're very...
Amazing.
No damage.
Ugh, I'm gonna roll it just to see how much you spared yourself. Alright, alright. So yeah, you just jump out of the way as the blue lightning hits the ground in front of you. I'm rolling like shit today.
Jump around.
Alright. Okay, Radish, you're on deck here. I'm just checking a couple things. Okay. Okay, you're up, Ashbark.
See, crackle. lightning come at us. Fast. So I can fly 90 feet. I fly up to this guy, fly on top of him.
Hold on. This guy is not on the ground.
Yeah.
And you are.
How
So you need to go up and over.
how far away?
I think he is. I'm really just guessing, to be honest. I'm gonna say he's 60 feet in the air.
60 feet.
He's above. He's got to be above this pyramid on the edge here. So it's got to be some. He's just 60 feet in the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go 30 feet over here and then 60 feet up if you have 90 feet.
I have not.
And then you're still, 20, 30 feet away, but at least you're within range of a lot of things.
30 feet away. And this guy, what was the range of spell? I don't just.
What spell?
He cast some spell at
Sorry, which one?
100 feet. No, never mind. Okay, so how short that was? 5 and 6 here. So I'll be 30 feet tall. How is he 60 feet in the air? He was on the ground.
Wyverns have quite a bit of air. And he started up. He was on top of this of the pyramid. So you started up in the air, and just came closer.
Well, I say that we lure him. Gonna. Actually, yes, he casts lightning. I'm immune to. Okay, fair enough. I charge up.
Okay.
And use my dash action to charge up.
Okay, perfect. So you made it all the way to him then, I guess, eh? Alright, so... You're up in a second, Brynn. Alright, Brynn?
Okay, I'm gonna start tearing down the hallway. 20, 15, 35. Diagonal to Kelnozz. And I will dash for a bonus action. To here. And I look down the hallway and see Tharhun.
Okay. On Windharrow's turn. He's gonna cast another spell. Oh, you know what? He's out of those slots. I have to do a different one. Aha, okay, so it's gonna cast a spell on you, Ashbark. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn. God.
Wisdom's your special stat, so I don't even know how I do these things. But
No, it's the roll.
Okay, yeah, you blew that out of the water, so.
My mind strong.
So he's going to take half as much damage. Take 4 psychic damage.
Do I see where?
Yeah, he's on top of this pyramid, so he's just running like along one of the ledges here. You're up, Grage.
Okay.
I hope you can.
Eh?
Pardon?
Oh, I said I hope you can fly.
Kinda wanna wait for reinforcements before barging into a room by myself.
Doesn't sound like Grage.
Call to life has changed me a little bit. Can I get to this guy?
Those guys are
Can I get-
those guys are 60 feet in the air.
Yeah. All I got is my fists. Alright, well. I can attack and then retreat, right? So. Is this door open? Is that
The
door
door
open?
the door does open, yeah.
But it is not open.
It is not open.
Alright, so it's gonna take an action to open up the door, right?
No, you can go through doors without an action.
Ah,
Yeah, as long as it's open, like, not locked.
I open the door without an action, and I fuck these guys up.
They are taking their ready to action. So two of them are casting Witch Bolt, and 2 of them are casting Gust of Wind.
I'm immune to all of those things. Evade.
So make a probably
Dexterity.
spell attack. Oh, it's a spell attack. Okay, so I need to make. What's your AC is pretty high if I remember correctly. So that's a miss on the first one. Second one. Oh, that's
hit.
probably hit. Yeah. Okay. So take 6 lightning damage. And for the
Right.
gust of wind.
Do I take half damage?
No, because this wasn't a dexterity saving throw effect. Okay.
Speaking of, I should have taken 2 damage because I'm resistant. Like,
Yeah, if you're resistant to lightning, then make sure you remember that. But yeah, so take 2 strength saving throws, Grage, as these gust of winds push at you. Okay, that 9 is not going to do it. So, although the first wind you were able to push back on, the second gust of wind pushes you back 15 feet. And so now, it's like before over there was a strong gust of wind basically making all this difficult terrain. So you can move back, use more of your dash or more of your movement if you want, but you have to start using 2 feet for every 1 foot.
Okay. I'll just take up position by the door. And since I didn't attack, I ready an action
Perfect. Yep. Okay.
to attack anything that comes out.
Perfect. Okay, now Eikooc. Or not Eikooc, sorry, Tharhun is you're up.
Sorry, what are these lines?
So you see Grage charge into that room, and as soon as he opens the doors, there's a crack of lightning and a gust of wind, and Grage is thrown back 15 feet. and then he goes to the door to get ready for someone to come in and for the next thing to come in through and attack him. So these lines are gusts of air that's being pushed. It's difficult terrain.
Strange winds in there.
Okay, I see this wind coming at us. Well, I'm probably just gonna go here and like ready a. Wait, where's this door? I want to go on the other side of the door, wherever that is, like right here, maybe? Yeah. And just like around this corner, and I'm gonna ready a grapple for any of these cultists if they come through.
Okay. You're up, Eikooc.
Alright. I think just to get myself where I want to go a little bit faster, considering dimensional dooring, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just run. I think I'll just run. So I will sprint to there. And after sprinting to there, I'm going to cast a spell on Kelnozz.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Haste.
Oh shit.
Very nice. Okay, on the cultist turn, the wyvern's going first. It is first lashing out with its claws on Ashbark.
Hit.
Okay, you take 13 slashing damage. And its barbed tail whips out at you. Take 11 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw. Okay,
Ooh,
you've passed that saving throw. Take 12 poison damage.
I'm immune to poison.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, good thing you're going up against a wyvern then.
Yeah. Yeah, but I might need help.
We're still trying to get our gear back.
It's true. I'm feeling pretty weak without my
We've
greatsword.
got Mission Impossible laser grid spells at the corner. They're using our own kill zone strategy against us.
Ah.
Okay, and the dude on top of the wyvern is going to aim a lightning bolt so that it hits both you and Grage. So Grage and Ashbark, make dexterity saving throws, please. God damn. Okay, so Grage takes nothing. We know that. Ashbark, let's see if you...
Elemental has 20 dexterity.
Okay. But not immunity to lightning damage?
Oh, yeah, he has resistance to lightning.
Resistant. Okay, so you take half that damage then.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not
Pretty good
bad.
roll.
Yeah.
Is 17 a fail?
A 17 is a succeed, and that's why he takes half.
But doesn't he take half of half because he's resistant and he passed?
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good point. Yep.
Two.
Yep. Thank you, Scott. And
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Damn, the elemental resistance is coming in handy.
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, I figured they're gonna be air element.
Okay, Ashbark, it is your turn now.
Jesus Christ! So I'm on top of the guy, and I'm on top of Wyvern. Like they are inside of me. I am like this huge thing. I will toss both of them around. So they need to make,
are you using your whirlwind? Or are you using your slam?
I'm using my whirlwind.
Your whirlwind has a recharge, right? It says recharge 5 to 6. So roll d6.
Yeah, I saw. Okay.
Okay, so you do not have it.
Okay.
Make your slam attacks.
Well.
You get 2 slam attacks.
Wyvern. I think this guy should have less health. I'll spread this guy out.
Okay, so you're attacking the wyvern first?
No, I'm taking. Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely succeeded both.
Yeah, so do your damage on both.
Would I be attacking Aaron? So that's 2d8 plus 5, and I do it twice.
Pretty
I
good.
wanted to disable.
Okay, 34 damage. He is seriously hurt as you slam into him. But he is still up and fighting. Alright, on this turn. Okay. Make another dexterity saving throw, Ashbark. As this guy like appears out of nowhere and casts blue lightning spell on you. Jesus. Alright. So this is going to be another... You take quarter damage of this. 27, whatever quarter of 27 is.
6.70.
And now Brynn is up.
Alright. Continue my quick sprint. Just bust through the door. Do you think they will have some... Oh wait, then it's going to be... Oh, I'm not impacted by difficult terrain.
You are when it's air.
Okay.
I'm just saying difficult terrain because it's easy for you guys to remember what that means. But it's technically air that's pushing against you as you move, not like hard to walk on.
Is the door open right now?
Yes, the air is blowing it open.
And can I see any of the guys inside? If I stood here or here?
Yes.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow at the one at the back here. If that's the one I can see.
Sure, I'm just gonna double check the spell, make sure there's no effect on projectile weapons. But I don't think it should be an issue. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it doesn't mention anything about weapons, so just go ahead and fire normally.
Okay, I'm gonna have a heavy crossbow in my inventory. Is it okay if I just click that?
Sure. Okay, 25 hits. A light crossbow is 1d8, so...
Plus dex, right?
Plus dex, plus 1 since it's magic.
Oh yes, plus 1. Ooh, 11. damage. And then I'm assuming.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, could you jangle this with a crossbow? Or because of the reload function of the crossbow, it doesn't say specifically.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing.
Maybe it means you've loaded like 5 crossbow bolts at once to the crossbow, and you're so awesome that they all fire.
In different directions simultaneously.
That's right. Well, you're just so fast that you go like, "Wah!" and then like they all like shoot off, you know, in a spread pattern.
I like it. Sold.
Isn't there that movie where they like throw the guns sideways to make the bullets curve around? There's a movie where they do that.
That
Pretty
is
sure.
good.
There you go. You're doing that.
Yeah. I'm tempted to say yes, but I think the answer is really no, because it does have the loading property.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I did that one anyways. Would I still be able to do the second attack then?
No. Because unless you're a crossbow expert. Because crossbows have the loading property, which means you can't attack twice.
I've got light crossbow proficiency.
Yeah. No, that's not the same thing.
That's not the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it then. Just hit him with a bolt.
Okay, Wind Harrow is getting low on spells. But he is going to keep trying to hurt you here, so... A loud, cacophonous sound fills your ears, Ashbark. Make a Constitution saving throw.
This.
Alright, you pass. So take 5 thunder damage, unless you're resistant to that as well.
Yes, I'm resistant, so I take
2.
this. Slowly but surely they're poking. Guys,
Yo, we're still trying to get our gear?
It's true.
I'm
Okay.
tanking 4 people here.
So Wind Harrow jumps off of the pyramid over here. You can see Ashbark that he looks like it wasn't a great landing. But that's the end of his turn. Kelnozz, you're up.
Remember, you got haste.
And you're on mute.
Fuck, every time. Yeah, so I'm hasted, so my movement's doubled, correct?
Your movement's doubled, +2 to AC, advantage on
Extra
dex saving
attack.
throws, extra attack.
I'm running down the hall. Thanks for the boost! Yuck! So that's my normal movement. And now from here, should I go into the Mission Impossible room?
Yes.
It's double speed, or you're at half speed once you hit that wind.
So you could probably get right up to one of the wind guys and then attack still, because you've got
Double movement.
Oh.
you've got 60 more movement to go,
Yeah.
Or
and you-
I
and
did-
then you get an extra action, like, to attack.
Oh yeah, okay. So I could get to this guy. even with half movement, because I have 60, and now I can do an attack.
Just
with a
remember
plus 125.
the door is over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you
Well-
if you calculated all that, then that's fine.
15, 30, 50, even with the 2 angles. Well, I guess maybe it's more movement efficient to go this way. And I'll swing at this guy with a +1 scimitar. Oh no.
Big old whiff.
Scimitar is cursed, Diak!
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that.
That's it for
Okay.
me.
Grage,
Oh,
yeah?
actually, I do have a Bardic Inspiration. Hold on. Who's going next?
Grage.
Grage. Bardic Inspiration. May your fists strike true.
Alright, is Kelnozz blocking the doorway?
No, not really. You just can't end your turn in his space.
Alright, so it's half. I got lots of movements. You go right there. I'll whack at this guy with my sharpened fists.
Okay. Oof.
Bam.
Okay,
And
definitely
then
hit.
it will be. And it's just gonna be like a. Oh, that's a miss, right?
Yes.
Try to get in a flurry of blows.
The 12, the 27
Through the
hits. Yeah, you can use that if you want.
I was punching through the wind.
So you're using your flurry of blows though?
No, just my
Oh, okay.
regular punches.
All right,
It's
very
gotta
good.
be
That guy,
like one up.
that guy looks extremely beaten up after your quick combinations there. Tharhun, you're up.
Okay, do any of these guys, are they wielding any weapons?
They look like they're got the standard array of robes and scimitars. You know, the
Okay,
scimitars
well-
are basically just mismatched swords.
Okay, well, I'll try and run over to this guy and try to wrestle the scimitar from his hand.
Wrestle.
Okay, make a like attack on his sword,
Uh,
like a strength plus your d20. Add your, say I don't know, add your athletics if you have it.
oh, athletics? Okay. Well, I think I'll take that one.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
It would be plus only 4 extra.
All right, I'm gonna say you get that that weapon, or at least disarm him. Yeah, I'm gonna say you just knock it to the ground, and you can pick it up if you wish, but you can't use it this round.
Okay, well, I'll do that, and then I'll glare at him menacingly.
Ooh.
Do one of those, like, across the neck things. One of those.
Ooh.
Let him know I mean business.
Weird.
Okay, Eikooc, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go 30 to there. Can I see
Use
can I
the
see
wyvern things.
Granosh? Yeah.
Yep, they're up in the air, so you can see them.
Alright. I think I should probably lend some assistance.
Yep. I can maybe 2 more turns. I can last 2.
Okay. So what do I see, I guess? Can you describe sort of the situation here?
Sure. So there is a dude on a wyvern about 60 feet in the air that is like partially encapsulated and fighting a large air elemental.
Okay. And these guys are on the ground over here. I don't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Perfect. All
Although
right.
you might have been able to see a blue shot of lightning crack up towards them.
Okay. I'm going to toss a fireball over here.
You got distance for that?
That's a good question, actually.
I think it's a 60-foot radius, but I could be wrong.
Its range is 150,
Range.
150 feet.
Oh, then you're probably fine. There you go. Yep, you're fine. Okay.
Alright.
So dexterity
And I'm
throw.
going to make it a level 5 fireball.
Oof.
So
I'm gonna bring out the medium guns.
45.
It doesn't count as big guns?
Of course it's the big guns. UX always bring out the big guns.
Alright, they're taking
I'm
full damage.
Yes.
The basilisk artillery just sitting at the back of the battlefield.
Glass cannon.
45 damage each.
Okay, so the guy on top of the wyvern is like blown away. The wyvern cries out in pain, but doesn't seem significantly. Well, it is significantly hurt, but it is still have lots of ferocity left in it.
Wow, those wyverns are badass. That's it for me.
Okay. Alright, the priests are gonna take their attacks here.
Just remember, wyvern. What kind of wyvern does that? Does it do piercing damage? Slashing? Basically, I also have resistance from all non-magical.
Oh, yes. Then you would take half damage on the claws and such.
But yeah,
Okay, so these guys in the back are going to one of them is going to shoot a witch bolt at Kelnozz. Oh, it's a ranged spell attack, so 10. That's definitely a miss.
Yeah.
And then the other one's going to do a witch bolt on Tharhun. 15. Is that a hit?
If I'm not wearing armor, it probably is.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to turn off my armor.
Well, 10 is not going to hit any, even with without your armor.
Okay.
But you've got +2 because of haste.
So fast!
Kelnozz's AC is 10 plus whatever his dexterity is, so it's not 10. But Tharhun takes
Season
5 lightning damage to you.
Oh, I take half because I'm
Mm-hmm.
resistant to that.
And the one in front of you pulls out his scimitar. Misses. And the other one tries to attack Grage. And misses epically. And now for the wyvern.
I realize I'm mute.
Yes, you have been on mute. Okay, the wyvern's going
nothing
to.
mute.
Oh, I
Go
see.
ahead.
The wyvern's going to attack you, Ashbark, as much as I wanted to try and go after Brynn. I mean Eikooc, but okay. So it's going to start with its claws.
Hit.
Okay, so take 13 non-magical slashing damage.
6.
And Stinger. 9 misses. How much hit points do you have left in your air elemental form, by the way?
64.
Oh man,
Always,
not
like,
even close to
5 damage
hurting you.
and things. I've been getting like either half or a quarter damage all the way, or
Yeah.
immunity. I was immune to poison. I start with 90 hit.
That is a
no.
powerful form.
It's a 12d10 plus 24. So just took the average.
Okay, well you can take an attack of opportunity if you want. It's gonna fly over here.
$14.
14 hits.
Ooh. Five.
Okay, 17 damage. You manage to slam it as it turns and starts to make its own hasty retreat. It's your turn now?
No. I chase it down. And I slam it twice more. Should I slam it? Yes.
Do you want to recharge your...
Oh, wait.
Okay, reroll the d6, and if you don't get it, we'll just keep that 15. Okay, so 15 hits with your slam attack. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right, second slam attack, and I'll roll.
Okay.
Roll twice to the 8 plus. damage.
Okay, you do 2 more heavy slams to it, and it seems very bloodied and hurt at this point, but is staying in the air. Alright.
I guess, well, yeah, I'm gonna stay here because I don't provoke.
This guy is going to keep running. You're up, Brynn.
Alright. I'm gonna get in here with my scimitar. Try and stand between these two guys, maybe. And I will slash at the first one that I shot with the crossbow. Oh, I'm gonna use a left point on that. Before you tell me how terrible it was. There we go.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
It was a D8
Scimitar?
for a scimitar.
I believe so.
What's a scimitar?
You know what? It's probably a d6.
A D6? I feel like I rolled higher than a D6.
It's definitely a d6.
Alright. D6 it is. 8.
Oof. So that guy goes down.
And I hit him with the second attack. The other guy. Ooh, 11.
11. He is able to dodge out of the way of that attack.
That's it for me.
Okay. Wind Harrow takes his turn off screen. You're up, Kelnozz.
Right. I'm gonna slash at this guy with my 3 attacks now. Hopefully I don't miss.
It's a hit.
5 slashing, second attack.
It's a hit. Okay, he's down after the second attack.
Oh, yeah, okay. So then I will move south, and it looks like I would have missed my 3rd attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, 10 was a miss. Okay, Grage, you're up. These 2 priests that are remaining, they look untouched.
Well, let's touch him up here.
Touch the priest.
Touch him. touch the priest that's a little further away. This guy. Alright, so we'll start with the soft caress. Looks like it wasn't hard enough.
Yeah, 13 unfortunately is a miss.
Okay, so we'll do another soft caress to the other side.
Oof.
Followed by gentle tickle.
Okay, roll damage. All right, your two hits deal heavy blows here, and he looks like he's well bloodied now. Tharhun, you're up.
Okay, well now I will attack this guy. And strike at him with this crazy scimitar.
He parries.
Duh. I growl and strike again.
He dodges again.
Duh. It's a pathetic weapon.
You're up, Yuck.
Alright. So I'll go up to the door here. Do I see anything going on over here?
You get. Oh, sorry. When you say over
Sorry,
here,
up towards the.
I'd say with where you are on this wall, no. But if were you to be over here, then I'd say yes. You could. But yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna peek into the room here.
You can see into the room without any issues.
Okay. And I will. What am I gonna do? I will. Is there actually some dudes over here in the corner too?
No. Those is just left over from last session.
Okay. I'm gonna throw down a sleep on those guys.
All right. So the guy who Grage just fought falls asleep, and the other guy does not. And that priest is going to. That priest is going to drop his scimitar and put up his hands and say, "I surrender." You can have your stuff back. It's over there. He points at a big pile.
Kill him.
We did it! The cult is ours!
Let's just tie him up, grab our weapons.
We'll tie him up for later interrogation.
Okay, you guys are gonna tie him up.
Yep.
Yep.
Kelnozz, you may or may not hear a telepathic voice in your head.
What does it say?
Check the chat. Brynn, if you want to go and tie the rope, then make a survival check. Okay.
That's decent knot.
Okay, so you tie him up. It seems like a very decent knot. He doesn't try to resist or try to get out of it yet, but
I'll tie him up.
okay. And your stuff is all there, so why don't we pause there for the night, and we can start the night with either interrogation or whatever you guys choose to do.